So you really don't care about illegal immigrants being detained by ICE and families being separated? No. No. If I have to be the one to say it, because I see a lot of right-wingers tiptoeing around it, I don't care. I do not care. Okay, do I feel sympathy? Yes, I feel sympathy for families going through a hard time. Just like if it was my family going through a hard time, I would be struggling. So I can sympathize with their struggle, okay, because I'm a normal human. But does that make me care enough to say, let's stop all deportations, let's brutalize ICE? No.
She's absolutely right. She is spot on. Shout out to Athena.
¿Cuál es su nombre, don? ¿Cuál es su nombre?
Home Depot. They are having a lot of arrests at Home Depot.
Diga su nombre porque le encuentro a sus familiares.
They might as well change the name to Home Deport, because sheesh. I'm seeing it every day. Home Depot, Home Depot. Well, if they're going to be smart enough to keep going there, then I guess they're going to keep getting arrested. Uh-oh. Another one bites the dust. The pavement in this case.
Wait, you guys came to the school to do this?
Do you have a warrant? They haven't asked for a warrant.
Turns out you don't need a warrant to arrest somebody when they're in the country illegally.
They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door of the truck. It was locked. It was locked.
You're going to record this. Don't get it closer from me, all right? Like, go, just stay back, please. You're being arrested for this.
Yeah, but you guys came to the school?
Out of the car. They forced us out of the car. They were following us. They were obsessed.
They are doing their jobs. Now, the mainstream media would like you to believe that ICE is just snatching random people off of the street when that couldn't be further from the truth.
The Potter County man's murder charge has been upgraded to capital murder.
Bull Marco Deng was arrested in October of 2022 for shooting three in a home near Northwest 18th and Bonham Street. One of the three, 19-year-old Lawrence Hart, died. Deng was charged on 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of murder. Now, 3 years later, the Potter County DA has upgraded his murder charge to capital murder. If convicted, Deng will spend life in prison without any chance at parole.
All right, so this is who you guys are defending. Imagine coming home from soccer practice or from the grocery store, and some blood diamond dude comes out named Bull Deng and starts shooting up the place. There's no defending this. Come on now.
Tonight, a man from Chicago is accused of running a human trafficking operation out of a spa in Ohio. The federal charges coming down in Marion yesterday. The 53-year-old is accused of moving women from Illinois to Ohio and forcing them into sex work at the Chinese spa on Delaware Avenue.
Man, get this guy out of here. I better not find out none of y'all are going to any of these little backdoor massage parlors. Disgusting.
ICE has detained the man charged in connection with the death of a missing Antioch woman. The Department of Homeland Security says agents arrested Jose Luis Mendoza Gonzalez yesterday afternoon at a market in Chicago, and he remains in ICE custody. They say he is an undocumented immigrant from Mexico. Now, you remember back in April, Mendoza Gonzalez was charged with concealing a corpse, abusing a corpse, and obstruction of justice in the death of Megan Boss. Police in Waukegan found Boss's body in a container in Mendoza Gonzalez's yard.
Oh, so you really don't care about illegal immigrants being detained by ICE and families being separated? No. No.
Keeping an eye on Beaver County now, a man from China in the United States illegally is charged in a massive scam involving a woman from Aliquippa. Police say she's now out hundreds of thousands of dollars. KDK's Chillicothe Adeli reports police say the man targeted someone else in Beaver County as well.
Simply put, getting scammed is not pleasant.
It's disturbing that somebody shows up in our community and takes money from one of our residents.
Especially when you think you're not susceptible.
And they weren't elderly victims. They were just normal, everyday people.
New Sewickley police say a resident came to them reporting that they were scammed. It happened on September 4th.
And they reported that they had a pop-up appear on their computer screen and instructed them to call Microsoft support.
He says they were kept on the phone nearly 8 hours.
And they were instructed to do some different things with the computer so that it would be unlocked. They were then told that they had to pay for subscription fees and services to unlock the computer.
Police say the scammer instructed the victim to go to the bank and take out money.
Our resident withdrew nearly $25,000 in cash.
Police claim the victim was told a federal agent would show up at their house. It would be to collect fees for work done.
Shortly after arriving at home, an individual did show up, whom we later identified as Mr. Chen.
That's Xinhua Chen. He's 35 years old. State police set up an undercover operation and made an arrest.
Our victim was able to pick out Mr. Chen as the individual that had been in her house.
No. No.
Well, liberals, you're cooked. You are officially cooked. So, with this whole administration, what they're doing with these raids that we're seeing in Chicago, it turns out they found 83 unlicensed firearms, all right? Trump administration hasn't even been bragging about this. They found 83 unlicensed firearms. And on top of that, they found 7 missing children. The Trump administration hasn't bragged about none of it. That means he's right, y'all are wrong, and this takeover is about to go nationwide. I'm excited, honestly. This is crazy. This is crazy.
But yet they're still out here protesting. Peacefully protesting. Yeah, right. The whole world, yes, is watching how ridiculous you guys are for doing this. Protecting and protesting non-peacefully, violently, to protect illegal criminals that are in the country illegally committing egregious crimes. Oh, man. Law enforcement, ICE, HSI, none of these people get paid enough.
What do your actions say? What do your actions say? What do your actions say?
They're serving the country by protecting us. Crazy. Then you have these clowns that are screaming at the National Guard. Unbelievable.
You guys are too fucking fat. Pete Hegseth said so. You're on the wrong side of the defense.
Look, I believe they're on the right side of history. Antifa and the people that are on the mic right here are on the wrong side of history, and it's slowly but surely exposing itself across all of these blue cities. Because if you look at places like Florida, they're not having these issues. You're not seeing a bunch of protests anymore outside of Alligator Alcatraz. That place is still running. They're still rounding people up and putting them in that jail facility and getting them shipped out the country. Ron DeSantis knows what he's doing out there, and he's not messing around like Tina Kotek is out there in Portland and J.B. Pritzker is in Chicago. I mean, the right leadership literally can change the perspective of the masses. The protests in Florida were minuscule and tiny and only lasted this long compared to what we have going on in Chicago and Portland. This is insane. Now, Kristi Noem said they're going to build more facilities in Chicago. So they're planning on rounding up more people. That obviously means they have more intel on a lot more people that are in Chicago. So we'll see what comes out of it.
Police say the final suspect in a violent kidnapping case from last year is now back here in Colorado to face charges. Last December, a man and a woman were allegedly taken into an empty apartment against their will at the Edge at Lowry Apartments. Aurora police say they found the victims bound, threatened, they said, and assaulted. Today, the police department announced the final suspect, Yorman Cuba Zabala, was extradited from Chicago here to Colorado and booked into the Arapahoe County Jail.
Now, why would anyone be upset to see the takedown of the infamous Tren de Aragua? I'm so glad to see them being taken down. We got 37 taken down in Chicago. Some of them were from the Colorado incident, just like I said. So, look, it is what it is. We're getting the criminals out of here. These guys are walking down the hallways, taking over apartment complexes in more than one state walking down the hallways with guns and rifles, kicking down doors, doing all kind of egregious crimes to innocent women, children, and adults. It's just horrible. There's already enough gangs. You saw Cash Patel say there's 110,000 gang members in Chicago. So, I mean, I don't think we need any foreign ones added to that list. There's already enough cleaning up to do. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Watch the Unexplained Outlook. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.